What's going on, badass? Hey, bro. It's funny. This weather is it's cloudy out here. I can barely see, but I saw you. What's going on, bro? Hey, Donna. Girl, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Angel Eyes, Miss Donna. I've been trying to check on you. I've been trying to check on you, trying to make sure you're okay. Happy Sunday, y'all. You good? Yes, yes. Walk, walk. Let them see you walk, 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 walk. I don't know why this phone is. I guess because it's cloudy out here. I don't know. Badass, I just saw that comment. Badass says, hey, Twinkle Toes. Badass. They're trying to put a little, they're trying to make it a little challenging out here. They're trying to make it a little challenging. I was like, okay, what is that? Let me see. But they need to fix it because when I was on them, I'm glad I walked up those stones slowly because a lot of them are loose. A lot of them are loose. I'm up, down. Thank you for checking on me. Oh, Donna. Yeah. I hate to hear that, but you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. I'm not going to say it's going to get better, but I know for you, you'll start to feel better. You know, it takes time. It takes time. It really does. When we're going through that, it takes time. What? You saw that? What is that about? What's a body? Yeah, but badass, those stones are loose. So if kids get up on those stones, I'm hoping their parents check them out first. I hope they test them because they don't need to be walking up on those stones. It's like I paused and shook a couple of them and they're loose. Those stones will make you hurt yourself. We want to work the body, okay? Work the body. Make sure we don't hurt the body, all right? We don't want to hurt the body. So we can just keep using the curb, okay? We use the curb. We use the curb. Put those weights on and use the curb. You can use anything within reach to help you. Anything within reach to help you get that heart rate up. Increase that stamina, okay? Increase that cardiovascular endurance. All right? Vaughn, I had to reread your comment. Thank you, Vaughn. That's what I want to talk about, guys. Working on your balance. Okay? Working on your balance. I know sometimes, our equilibrium can be affected by many things like ear infections. Some people may have vertigo, a headache even. God forbid, migraines, something like that. So a lot of times, and sometimes it's nothing, sometimes it's nothing. But we need to learn to work on our equilibrium. Work on our equilibrium. Good morning. Thank you, Donna. Welcome in. Please contact your primary care provider before beginning any exercise regimen. Please, okay? Thank you, Donna. Donna said, welcome in, Vaughn. Hi, Bella. Bella, where are you? Are you in India? You guys are what, maybe 10 to 12 hours ahead of us? Good Monday morning to you. See, y'all, it's Monday already for some people. Badass says, hey, Vaughn. I have a tuna and boiled egg for breakfast. Okay, salad with chicken breast Chunks for lunch, nectarines, and ooh, those cherries. Ooh, ooh. Look, badass. Let me tell you something. Those cherries, those Rainer cherries, they're so good. They're so good. It's morning. Okay, okay. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for checking on that for me. I figured it was because I have a lot of from India and different other places, and sometimes I get the time mixed up. Okay, I know for the most part, they're pretty much like 10 to 12 hours ahead. And for those in like England, there may be 4 to 5, something like that. So I sometimes get it mixed up. Those in Africa, I can't remember. I think Africa is like, I think they're in the ballpark of 12 or so also. Oh, it's stinky out here, y'all. Oh my God. It smells worse than chitlins out here. Y'all ever smell chitlins? Vaughn says, hey, badass. I let this man pick my watermelon. Why did I do that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did he mess up, Don? Oh. He must not have knocked on it. Did he not knock on that thing? You got to peck on and knock on those watermelons. Okay? You got to peck on them and knock on them. It's nasty. I see so many of these people eating the seedless fruit. What's going on with that? Is it because it's convenient? Or what? Why do they eat the seedless fruit? Why are people eating this seedless fruit? Oh, I know why they're selling it. They're selling it because for them, it's easier to come across, it's easier to make. It's easier to make, and they sell it just as expensive as regular fruit. Don't y'all be out there eating these seedless watermelons, okay? Seedless cucumbers. Don't be doing it. Get you something with some seeds in it. Donna says he said he was a pro. Hold on, your name is David, right? David Azul. David Azul, I don't speak Spanish fluently. Hola, though. Good evening. Good night. Hello. I can get you a little bit. Donna says I made homemade egg drop. Oh, Donna, for my brother and for his birthday. When was his birthday, Donna? Was it today? Is his birthday today? Badass says, what's up, David? What's up with you? Thank you for coming into the live. Okay. I hope that you guys have moved. I know some of you haven't, but look, I'm going to encourage you to do it, okay? Okay? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. That's it. That's all. 30 minutes. 30 minutes, okay? 5 days a week. Preferably 7. You can do it. You can do 7. But anyhow, look. If you pick 7 days to work out, if you pick 5, those are great target numbers, okay? Because if you miss a day or two, then you've at least done about 3. And I say everybody should be at least, willing and able to do 3, okay? Donna says, English, please, David. He said, okay. We appreciate you, David. Look, you got to have a little sympathy and a little empathy for some of us Americans. All of us aren't fluent in Spanish. Okay? I know a little bit, but to read it, I'm going to have to stop a lot, okay? I'm going to have to stop a lot and feel my way through this thing, okay? And we don't want to do that right now. We just want to walk and talk, okay? If you can walk and you can talk, you're doing perfect. If you can walk and you can talk, you're doing perfect. Okay? If you become winded, that's okay. That's okay. But if you become so winded to the point that it's uncomfortable, stop. Stop, okay? The most important part is the walking. If you become so winded that it's difficult for you to talk, stop. Slow down. Don't talk as much. Or just stop, okay? Stop. Walking and talking is a good thing. It shows a sign of endurance. But that's not the only sign. Okay? We want to work on the most important aspect, the walking. The walking. Okay, today line Sloppy's going to get he gonna get what I do. Wait. Hold on. Donna, what I do? Tell Sloppy I said happy birthday. Okay. Do you want me to sing happy birthday, Sloppy? Do you want me to sing happy birthday? I ain't gonna do it. Because when you start showing some of the things you can do, you'll hear it in the comments every day. Sing this song. Sing this song. Nah. No, baby. You're not gonna get my beautiful singing voice and put it on some animation creation. You know how these YouTube people do. They'll take your voice and they'll have you sounding like rat-tat-tat-tat, tat-tat-tat-tat. Okay? I changed my Spanish classes. Oh my goodness. Look, in college, I didn't change in college. What happened? I think I was going to like a free Spanish class in college. But because it was free, I didn't put as much emphasis on it as I should have. You know, when you're paying for school, you put the most emphasis on the classes that you're paying for. So anything that's free, you don't put as much emphasis on that. At least I didn't. I'm like, we pay the stuff that I'm paying for. Like, I appreciated the free classes, the things that I got. Okay, badass. Okay, bro. Come on back when you get done. Welcome in, everyone. We so appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your time with us this evening. Thank you, Donna. Yes, I'm going in there so he can hear you. I can't sing on here, Donna. You know, look, Donna, you know how they do. You know how they do. Some of your talents you want to keep to yourself, okay? Okay? I'd rather just throw a song out here with me cracking up and let them think that's my singing. Because they'll get your good stuff. They'll twist it up, tear it up, have it on all kinds of stuff. You feel me? Because that's just how our people do. All right, that's how our people do. It was free in junior high. Well, see, I took it in high school, right? It was free in high school, yeah. And then it's like, you know how, have you guys ever had those classes where you're passing and it's not hard, but you're not paying the attention that you should be paying? See, sometimes Spanish was not hard. I never got below a B, a high B. But I think because of that, I didn't pay attention like I should have. That's how I was in school. If something was really easy and I knew I could pass it, like not even studying and just getting like missing 3 or 4, I didn't. You know, other than the teacher showing us. Now sometimes the teacher will teach you, right? And if you catch on immediately or quickly, or you know, within a good time frame, and you catch on, sometimes that was a fault I had. If I caught on quickly, I didn't study it like I should have. And I wish I had done that. I loved English literature too in college. Now, let me tell y'all something about me. In high school, you know how in high school you're focused on other things? Like you're focused on friends and just having fun. Not even so much as friends, but a lot of us focused on friends. We focused on having fun. We focused on after school activities like going to meet up in the neighborhood, walking home. Hell, walking home from school was just like, sometimes we took an hour to walk home and it only took like 15 minutes for real. So, you know, and some of us were doing good in school. Some weren't doing so good. But you know, that's just how it is. Like you're young, and once you get into high school, you think you're semi-grown. And there are things that you should pay attention to in school and focus on. Not just pay attention, but I mean truly focus. And Spanish was one thing that I should have truly focused on, and I didn't. Once I, got that passing grade, thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate you, okay? Y'all know I don't fuss about thumbs up. The thumbs up, I don't fuss about them. I don't rake you over the coals about those. but I do appreciate them. I do. I do. I really, really, really do appreciate them. See, I'm telling you, people gonna learn when you start talking about those thumbs. People, go ahead and get that view. Forget the thumb. Okay, they all work. The thumbs up, they help you. The view helps you. Okay, if they haven't subscribed, subscribing helps you. After you subscribe, tap that notification bell, and after you tap the notification bell, tap all. You know, leave a comment or two. All of those things help. So I'm not gonna fight about not giving me a thumbs up. But what I will say is, if you do, I appreciate it. Okay, I really do. I really do. But there are so many ways that you can support, right? So many. Hey, how you doing? So many. So why would I fuss at anybody about any one particular way? I'm not gonna do that. Because then you run off a person who's giving you a view. Okay? All of it helps the algorithm. All of it. Donna says, I was focused on being fast. I had 2 English classes my senior, junior year. Really? You were into it. I loved it during college. And I ain't gonna lie to you. In high school, okay, I got my work. Don't get me, when I say I didn't focus on some things, it's like, don't get me wrong. If I knew it was a graduation requirement, if I knew it was a graduation requirement, I focused on it, okay? But certain things, and Spanish was a graduation requirement. But, you know, and I won't say I didn't focus. I just didn't study it a lot. You know, because when I got that A on that first test, and then I think like an 88 on the second test, I was like, okay, let me see what I can do without studying. And the reason I said that, some people would say, well, why would you do that if you studied and got an A and you studied and got a B? Well, because when I took the test, those first 2 tests, they were so easy. So when I took the other tests after that, I still got high A's, high A's, low A's, high B's. I think I got like 1 C on something. It was something, it had something to do with a subject-verb agreement. And as most people know, it's kind of different with Spanish, right? But hey, I got that together and we were straight. So now looking back, I wish I had focused more. I'll say that, I wish I had focused more. And in college, I didn't take it. It wasn't required. I took the literature. I think we had to have either 2 literatures or 2 foreign languages. And I did literature because, like Donna, I really did like literature too. I did. Thank you, Donna. Yes, thank you for thumbing it up. Okay. Donna says, I'm back every time I get on a live. This monitor won't shut up. It keeps going off at off at the funeral. Oh, it was going off at the funeral too. That's okay. That's okay. Donna says, welcome in, everybody. That's okay, Donna. I'm sure they understood. But yes, y'all. So I wish I had focused more on it. And then, you know, in college, thank you. In college, it was free. So it wasn't really like I didn't have to pass. It wasn't a pass fail. It was free. Now they did teach it. Because some people chose to take that, you know, as their what did they call it? You could do English lit, different types of literature, but it also included foreign languages like Spanish, French, you know. So some people did take them. You used to love to read, now not so much. I know, Don, I think sometimes when we get doing things in life, we get to doing other things, we kind of, like some of the things that we love to do earlier in life, some of them we stick to. But oftentimes, some of them we kind of just, we let them fall by the wayside. But, you know, you can always pick it back up. You can always pick English composition, yes. English composition. I ain't gonna lie, in high school, English, any English class, reading classes, those were my favorite. Because all you had to do was read and reading. And for English, you know what? A lot of times in English, with small kids, it starts off if their parents start early with them at home, and then you get into school. It helps a lot of kids. I won't say it makes it easy for every child, but it does help a lot of kids. Those that early going over the ABCs and doing the things that you can do with all these different types of toys in the stores, preschool age toys, toddler toys, all those things. Sometimes that really, really helps a person to develop their English skills. And they're really fond of English composition and things like that. What's going on, my chef finest wine? He says my line is proud. What's up, sis? Angel, everyone. Angel says, Chef, hi, my beautiful friend. So yes, y'all, if you don't have to study a lot, that's a good thing, because it means you're smart. If your kids don't have to study a lot and they still pass those tests, and those tests are challenging, that's a good thing, because that means sometimes some people just have it like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people's minds just grasp onto things easily. They understand them and they implement them. And when it comes to test time, it shows. Now, on the flip side of that, some people study their butts off, right? And when you speak to them and you talk to them, they're educated. You can tell that they're educated. But when it comes time to taking a test, they don't do that well. Have y'all ever known people who just don't take tests well, but beyond a shadow of a doubt that they're smart, that they're really educated? Donna says, welcome in, my chef, finest wine. Angel says, I can't sit still long now in my old age. Oh, okay. But a lot of times it's funny how some of the things that we liked as kids and teenagers, we don't like anymore as adults. Some of them, we like them, we stop, and then we start back. And then there are those things that we never liked when we were young. We were kids, teenagers, in our 20s, and you get in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, and you love it. It's just funny how our taste, not just the taste buds, right? But our minds, they just change. And of course our taste buds as well. They just change. There are some people who couldn't stand spinach growing up, and they love it now. But a lot of times it was a mind thing, because y'all, we eat with our eyes, right? We first start the meal with our eyes and our nose. Okay? So if someone brings something out smelling all good, and then they sit it on the table and it looks a hot mess, it could be your favorite food. You be like, I don't want that. You can be starving. You're gonna be like, I don't want that. Right? So you eat with your smell and your eyes. Okay, first, before you ever take a bite out of it. And sometimes things can look beautiful. The plate can be well set, and you take a bite out of it, and it's just as bland, blah, to nasty. Chef says, I hate tests. I hate tests. Really, Chef? Angel says, my husband doesn't have to study for no test and will ace it almost every time. Yes. Okay, Chef says he'll ace a typing test. Chef, that's what I was just about to say. Test of manipulation. When you use your hands to manipulate, like you're typing, sometimes it can be for a new job, like you're going to a plant, or not even a plant. It can be other types of jobs as well. And they want to see how well you manipulate things. How quickly do you put together puzzles? So that's why I keep telling y'all, we need to, exercise the mind. Exercise the mind. Do those puzzles. Crossword puzzles, but also do other types of puzzles. Playing something as simple as Connect 4. You know what I'm saying? Play something as simple as Connect 4. And play it with somebody who beats you every time. Play it with somebody who beats you. I'll say, you might get them every now and again, but play it with somebody who beats you 90% of the time. And challenge them every day, every week, until you get to a point where you're winning 40% of the time, right? And then 50% of the time. Exercise your mind. Exercise your brain. Exercise your mind. Exercise your brain. Donna says, I wonder, do I still have my answer jacket? Y'all remember? Wait a minute, Donna. Not the answer jacket, Donna. You can type 60 words per minute. Okay, okay. My hands move fast now when I cuss someone out. Y'all, look. Let me tell you. Donna slap, okay? This ain't nothing I'm saying, y'all. This is Donna is in the chat, okay? Donna is quick with the hands, okay? She has informed us. Look at Chef Life. Donna says she ain't got time to be getting her blood pressure up, doing all this whooping and hollering. Like, Donna, be ready. Donna, be ready. Y'all, Donna is so funny. Donna says she be ready. She ain't got time for all that. She ain't got time for all that. You have your grandmother's old typewriter? Oh, Chef, what do you have? Badass. Anybody else in the chat? Anybody listening? What do you guys have that was your mother's or your grandmother's or your great-grandmother's or even your great-great-grandmother? A typewriter is one of those items that like people cherish. If you have a typewriter that has been passed down, especially those old school typewriters, look, you got you something good, okay? Mine is like a sewing machine, okay? If you have like a sewing machine, and I'm talking about those old-fashioned Singer sewing machines. I'm not so much talking about the new ones. I know that there's some good new ones, but I'm talking about those old ones. Seems like they were made out of metal or something. Those good old-fashioned sewing machines. Our family has a couple of those. You know, those are the types of items that people will almost fight over, right? And people wonder why. Now, something like that, it's just a tradition, that family heritage. And it's the memories of you watching your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother. You know, just use the heck out of that sewing machine. Never buying any clothes. Just going to what they used to say, the material store. Going to the material store. Going to the cloth store. Going to get some, and making all of the kids' clothes, making all of their clothes. Vaughn says, I haven't seen a typewriter since I was little. You got a lot of stuff done. Let me see, did you see my Sonic video yesterday? Oh my God. Wait, look at that. I saw, was it Sonic? I saw one of your videos yesterday. What was it? I don't think it was Sonic though. You uploaded something else, didn't you, Donna? It might, now see, the video that I saw might have been from the day before, because I don't know y'all, but y'all know how the notifications are. I've been lately, and I know this happens all the time to most of us, but over this weekend, especially the past couple of days, I've been seeing shorts, y'all, that were from 2 months ago. On the shorts table, just sitting there from 2 months ago. I click on it, you know, about to leave a comment, and you can still leave a comment. You know, you can still leave a comment, of course. But I click on it, and I'm like, I feel so bad because it was from like a month ago. And I didn't see it then. I didn't see it then. Donna says, I know what you're talking about. I used to hit my foot on my grandmother. Yeah, that hard, that big sewing machine. Donna, I'm talking about the type of sewing machine where they didn't throw it away. It was like a car. They put it in the shop. They didn't throw it away. They put that bad boy in the shop. But the chef says my mama is the type she throws. She throw it away, Chef. That's how my kids are. They be like, why are you keeping that? We don't do no pack rat. We throw shit away. We like free and clear. And my uncle is the only one who keeps like old pictures from back in the day. But okay, he keeps those old pictures. Chef, I bet you y'all cherish those old pictures. I bet you y'all love to see those old pictures. I bet y'all love those old pictures. So we just tricking it up sometimes a little. Just got to trick it up sometimes. Y'all got to, even if it's just some steps, Got to work your body, trick your body, trick your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Okay? We got to switch it up sometimes. Okay? He was rude. My sister said, oh my God. Oh, them yes, Kirby's. Look. Do y'all remember the Kirby vacuum cleaners? Thank you, Donna. Watch Line's Prayer legs move. Okay? We hope that it motivates you and encourages you to move your legs. Okay? Move them in the way that's beneficial and good for you. You can walk, you can sprint, you can jog, you can run, you can use your bicycle, your stationary bicycle. You can ride your bike in the neighborhood, okay? You can get on your elliptical, your treadmill, walk that treadmill, walk it out. You can walk around every room of your house. You can walk around the outside of your house. If you want to stay cool, stay inside. You can skate, you can dance, you can swim, okay? And you want to get that heart rate up? Start doing those squats, okay? Lunge, 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 lunge from the back of your house to the front of your house. You want to lunge, lunge. Do some lunges, okay? Do some lunges. Y'all, I thought that was $1. Yeah, I thought that was $1. Y'all know I'm nosing. Look, I can remember one day I was walking. Me and a couple of my friends, we were walking. Just walking. Like we did all the time. I guess that's why I love to walk. We've always walked. Even when we had vehicles, we walked. So we were walking, y'all. And I saw $20. Like, and I know we were near a laundromat. We were near a laundromat. So I don't know for a fact, but I just feel like somebody who was washing clothes lost that $20. But guess what? The $20 was near the street. The laundromat was like so many feet away. I can't even remember. It was like, I just felt like somebody lost that $20 who was washing their clothes. But I wasn't going to go in there and ask them because you know somebody was going to claim it. You know they were going to claim it. Let me see. Miss what Vaughn say? Let me go up a little bit. Chef says, yes, we do. Love the old pictures. Can't believe time flies like it. Yes, Chef, it flies so fast. Oh my gosh. It flies so fast. And now it's like I understand. I truly understand what the elders in the family are talking about. Okay, so if you're in your 20s and 30s, cherish that time. Cherish that time. Work on your mental. Okay, work on your mental. Work on your physical. And you know, y'all, we're people. We're going to be petty. We're going to be messy. But let me tell you something. Don't focus. Don't let a lot of that take up your time, okay? Because the next thing you know, you'll be in your 40s. You'll be in your 50s. You'll be in your 60s. And guess what? You still got some of these folks that old that's still messy, okay? Still messy. Some people just love it. They just don't always be messy. But if you are in your 20s right now, if you're 30s, cherish that, okay? Cherish that. Because if you look back over the time, when you're a kid, it probably seems like it took forever for you to become 20, 30. But it's not going to seem forever once you become 40, 50, 60. It's not. It's not. So spend time, love yourself. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of and love your family the way that you want. They want to be loved and taken care of, okay? Vaughn says, did you see the bike I want? Yes, that it's blue. You want the blue one, right, Vaughn? Donna says, yes, Chef. Donna says, that means something when you find money. I would have took that 20 and bought me 20 scratch. Chef, you hear Donna? You see what Donna said? We were talking about gambling the other day, Donna. It was Friday. It was Friday. And y'all know what? Didn't I tell y'all? But the next time I talk to y'all, guess what I did, y'all? Now, I had fun yesterday shopping. I didn't go gambling. I told y'all I probably wasn't going to go gambling. Sometimes when I'm really, really wanting to go gambling real bad, if I don't just get up and go right then, it'll be a while before. Like I was just talking about it and I wanted to gamble. I wanted to go gamble. Let me go this way. I wanted to gamble, but I was torn, okay? I was torn. I wanted to gamble and I wanted to shop. So I was like, trying to figure out, was I going to go shopping first and make sure I got whatever I wanted and then use the rest to go gamble? Or was I going to go gamble, see if we can hit some things around there, and then save a little bit and do a little bit more shopping? Yeah, I didn't go gambling at all, but I sure went shopping. I went shopping now. And I didn't even, you know what? To me, shopping is, I didn't even buy like clothes or anything like that. I bought some necessities, some essentials. And then I just bought like t-shirts and stuff like that. Do y'all do that? Like I buy t-shirts, just shorts just to wear around the house. Like I'll get rid of some of the old ones. So I really didn't go shopping for like nice clothing. I went shopping for comfy clothing. Donna says, life is too short. Live every day like it's your last, because we aren't today. I think she means we aren't promised today nor tomorrow. But you got to pray over your family, pray over yourself. You know, try to do as good as you can. Sometimes you bad, you get bad, you do some bad stuff. You know, try to make sure your good outweighs your bad. Because I'm not going to lie to you, y'all. Sometimes people say they make you do bad. Now, there are some cases where a person can make you do bad. But I'm just saying, just generally speaking, sometimes we allow other people's actions to make us do bad. So, and a lot of times what people think is bad isn't bad. Okay? Because people just don't know what kind of bad you can come out of, right? So, being a little petty, a little innocently petty, that's okay. But doing, you know, sometimes some people are evil, y'all. Some people do some really heinous things. So, that's why it's not good. It doesn't pay to just mess with people. Even if you're being innocent and you're trying to be just a little bit petty, because you never know. Okay? You never know. I love perfume. That's my weakness. Oh my gosh. Yes. Donna. Why you had to say that? Tell me why I did get some light blue. I got me some Dolce, some light blue. Light blue. Let me tell you, you guys know how certain colognes, like they may be known for really smelling nice on a man, but then not every man. Well, there are certain perfumes and, you know, women's colognes that smell nice on a woman, but not everyone. But what I will say about light blue, that smells good. I ain't gonna say on everybody, because I have seen some people who don't wear it well. Like, some people probably mean, what do you mean don't wear it well with cologne, perfume? Some perfumes just don't come off. You know, they just don't come off. I don't know why, but some people, blue, it's one of those perfumes that it does a woman good, okay? It does a woman good. Some of the newer ones, I don't know. I kind of been sticking with some of the old good ones, because some of the newer ones, y'all tell me some new colognes that smell good to you. Like when I'm in Sephora, Ulta, somewhere like that, and I'm smelling something new, none of it has really caught my, like, I don't know, attention. Donna says, thank you for joining the live tonight. Okay, we appreciate each and every one of you, and we definitely do. We do. I'm coming out of the dumpster. Yes, love my man smelling good. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, Donna. And it's like, there are certain ones that smell good on almost everybody. So if light blue doesn't smell good on you, that's rare. It's rare. And there's nothing to say anything about the person. Sometimes, like, certain colognes just don't come off right. And some people will tell you. Some people will be like, that doesn't smell right on me. Like, they like to smell it on other people, but it doesn't smell right on them. It doesn't give off the aroma. To them, anyway, they just feel like it doesn't smell right on them. The way it smells when they smell it on other people. But it ain't nothing like, let me tell y'all something. A man, ooh, a man in a uniform, a man in a suit, especially a nicely built man. He ain't even got to be nicely built for real. But if he's nicely dressed, oh my gosh, there's certain colognes that just, they smell so good on them. They smell so good on them. And I think men feel the same way about women. Some men can tell you which women colognes they really, really love. And some men are really great. They're really great with picking colognes for women. They really, really are. But a good smelling man, oh my goodness. It's something about the physique. It's something about the physique and the scent. Okay? It's all good. It's all good. Donna says, I love Target. I love Target has these perfumes like the expensive. It's called the Mix Bar. You know what? Target has incorporated like the Ulta-like area in their Targets. I think I know what you're talking about too, Donna. Is it that Mix Bar? Is there an Ulta in your Target? In the Target in your area? Have they placed Ulta in there? Ulta products? But I know what you're talking about, that Mix Bar. I think it's been in there for a while. They do have nice things in their area. But it's so convenient because sometimes some of the things that I will tend to go to Ulta to pick up, if I'm in Target, some of those lip glosses, those lip butters, not yet. Okay, they have those yet. Okay, in Target. Okay, so I guess maybe, you know what? Maybe they're just incorporating in different Targets in different areas, different stores. Maybe they're partnering with different stores. I know a lot of times, like with those with the restaurants, the fast food restaurants. What is it? Which one is it? I think Taco Bell and Arby's are owned by the same company. I know they used to be a long time ago. I don't know about now. They used to be a long time ago. And Baskin and Robbins, they usually, who is it? They're usually connected to somebody. Not all the time, but a lot of times. I can't think of it. Baskin and Robbins is usually like closely connected to another restaurant. I can't think of what it is. I want to say Dunkin's. I'm not sure. Yes, Starbucks. Yep. Most Targets now have Starbucks. That's so convenient. That is so convenient when you're shopping. You guys, okay, look at the move. Watch the move. We're just strolling right now. We're not at a brisk. But what we want to encourage you guys to do is take 30 minutes out of your day, each day, and walk for 30 minutes, okay? For fitness, for exercise, okay? And if you want to burn those calories, determine what your maximum heart rate is, all right? And then figure out your target heart rate. Because in order to burn calories, you have to work within your target heart rate, okay? To burn calories at a safe level and within a safe time span. Now, if you work below your target heart rate, you can still lose. It'll just take a little bit longer, okay? So, as we've said for over a year, always contact your primary care provider, okay? Your general practitioner, your family doctor, your CRNP, your certified registered nurse practitioner, your PA, your physician's assistant, okay? Because whoever your physician's assistant is, your certified registered nurse practitioner is, they have a very, very close relationship with your doctor. So if they don't know, they will ask the doctor. okay? And sometimes it's just his main nurse. Some doctors don't have a nurse practitioner. They don't have a physician's assistant, but they do have a main RN, okay? So always, always consult with them, okay? Consult with your specialty doctors, okay? Specialty doctors can be, there are a plethora of them, okay? There are so many specialty doctors. So your specialty doctors should have a relationship with your regular doctors, okay? There will be some times when you ask your general practitioner a question, and he may be okay with it. And he may feel like your specialty doctor is okay with it. But always check with the specialty doctor, okay? Okay? Kidney doctor, heart doctor, lung doctor, always check with them, okay? Orthopedic doctor, always, always, always check with them. It's a team effort. It's a collaborative effort. You are the nucleus. You're the center. So however you feel matters most. And like Badass told us the other day, be honest with your doctors, okay? And don't be promoting and disseminating information that you really don't know what you're talking about, all right? That you've heard other people speak on, okay? If someone said it's okay to put sugar in your tank of your car, and you hear 10 other people say that, are you going to still just go right out there and put sugar in the tank of your car when your car doesn't start? Hold on, y'all. It's not making much noise. I'll try to catch it, y'all, when it starts. So are you going to go out there and put sugar? And you might say, well, everybody knows not to do that, right? Right? But there are some things that everybody doesn't know when it comes to health, wellness, and fitness, okay? And there are some things a lot of people who are professionals do, but because they have been professionals for so long and they have trained for so long, you can't always just do what they do, right? So that they will tell you to contact all the people that we always name. Your team, primary care provider, his team, nurse practitioner, physician's assistant, nutritionist, physical therapist, occupational therapist, okay, your podiatrist, whatever other specialty doctors you may have, okay? And if you're going to tell other people this, then you need to make sure that you're getting your checkups as well. I know, Donna, about the same time when I'm in this area, every time. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. Encouraging those to hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. All you gotta do now is double tap the screen. Why a lot of people may be, emphasizing that even more, because now you don't even have to hit the 3 dots and go out and tap it and come back. Just tap the dot twice. Just tap the screen twice. Tap it twice. Okay? Tap it twice. So always listen. And when there's a conflict, when one doctor is saying one thing and another doctor is saying another, then you need to get them to collaborate a little bit closer, okay? So that they can, one can tell the other why they want you to do this, and the other can say why you shouldn't. And it's just like with taking medicines. They are going to weigh the benefits over the cons, okay? The benefits over the cons. A lot of people don't like taking medicine, right? Like we talked about in here. Go to those earth medicines, right? But sometimes you have to take your medicine, right? God gives us 5 senses plus a few extra. And the extra, I mean common sense. First of all, natural born God-given sense. Some things that you learn just by observation. Out the womb, you sit there and you learn. You hear your mama say your name enough times, you start to turn your head, right? So some of it is natural born God-given sense. Then common sense, you start to acquire. You touch that hot stove one time, you don't touch it again. That's common sense. That you don't touch hot things in general. Once you touch that stove or that iron or something hot, it could be you're walking outside and it's summertime and you touch a piece of steel. start to get, obtain more and more common sense about what's hot and what's not, right? Okay? So that natural born God-given sense and that common sense, okay? Along with that education, and you throw it with those other 5 senses that are also naturally born, God-given, common sense ingredients, okay? Donna says, it's a good time over here, and we appreciate each and every one of you. We do. We really do. And we try to keep it good over here. We try to keep it good over here. And yes, will we say something when we need to? Yes, we will. Because I don't care how someone else takes it. You take what you do the way you take it. Some people feel like you have to accept things the way they would like for you to accept things. No. It's called personalities. We have different personalities. I may say something is shady and you may think it's just fine. Okay? I may say something is just fine and you may think it's shady. Right? But when it comes to infringing on what other people think, 9 times out of 10, if people want it to fit their narrative, then they're gonna make it fit their narrative. It's okay if it fits their narrative until it doesn't fit their narrative. So be you, do you, conduct yourself in a way that's kind of, be as neutral as possible when it comes to things. Be as open-minded as possible. But that being said, open-minded. People are people. We're not going to think alike, and you can't criticize people who don't think like you, about certain situations, certain things, and certain things that people do. Because it is what it is. We all have our own personalities. We all have our own discernment. Whereas you may not see something that I see. I'm like a pit bull, like a Doberman. My ears go up. Does that mean you're always right? No. But your history, you know your history better than anybody else. So don't let anybody ever tell you that your discernment is off, okay? Don't do that. People will try and make you feel like your discernment is off because what you're talking about may be in their grit and gristle, okay? It might be in their grit and gristle. So if they're sitting there on the ready to do what you're talking about, they ain't trying to make that be something that's important, even though it's important to you. Look at that 7 and 7, okay? Look at that 7 and 7. So what are y'all going to do this week? Like, what are you going to do this week? Do you have any goals for the week? Do you have any challenges? Do you have anything that you want to do that's challenging yet rewarding that you haven't done before, or that you have done before but haven't done it in a long time? Something that you did that's challenging, rewarding, that you missed. If so, is that a goal for the week? Is that a goal for the month? Is that a goal for summer? Or is it not even a thought? Some things we just think about, we reminisce and we know, but we don't miss it, right? We don't miss them. Some things we think about, but we don't miss them. We don't have any plans to return to doing them because we're thinking about new things. Think about something new that you haven't done that could possibly be rewarding. Hopefully it will be rewarding. Okay? Think of what are you going to do this week. And some of the stuff from last week, bring the good with you into the new week, okay? The good things. Yes, I'm going to clean out my clothes. My brother is on vacation. That's a challenge. Oh, yes, that is a challenge, Donna. It is, because I can see myself saying something similar to that. And then look, a day or two before it's time for him to come back, I hadn't done it yet. Hadn't done it yet. So yes, that is a challenge. I'm telling you, a challenge can be something as simple as that, cleaning out your closet. A challenge can be cleaning your oven, right? Because even if you have a self-cleaning oven, you still got to do something. It's not going to do it all. It's not going to do it all by itself. So even if you have a self-cleaning oven, maybe you've been wanting to clean that oven for 2 weeks. It's been a challenge. So challenge yourself this week to clean that oven. Okay, maybe you've been, like Donna said, she likes to read. She doesn't do it as much now. Get a book that's not as big, that seems interesting. See, count the, look at it, see how many pages it has, and set a goal for each day. If it's 100-page book, read 20. Now, if you miss a day, that means you got to double up, right? Because your goal is to read that book by Friday. Your goal is to read that book by Friday. And I'm not buying no more clothes, no more clothes, nor shoes for a while. Donna, I'm telling you, yesterday when I went shopping, I said I was going shopping. I already knew when I said I wanted to go shopping. Yeah, if I saw something really cute, I was going to get it. You know, if it wasn't too expensive. But I was really going shopping for like, just new lounge clothes, things you could just throw on around the house and just get rid of some of the old stuff. Where's Chef at? Where you at, Chef? Where's Chef? Where is he? Where is Chef? Because Chef said to get rid of that old stuff, y'all. Chef told us to get rid of the old stuff. Yes, the clothes and the shoes. Yeah, I got some shoes. I'm gonna have to wash them. I gotta go get, I checked my pantry and I don't have a laundry bag. So I gotta go get a laundry bag because my shoes got so dirty. I was in mud and then it was like, well, I take that back. I could tell, you know how it looks like when you know an area is muddy, so you avoid it. It was grassy. It was really grassy and it was wet and it was a little mushy. And I was thinking, okay, it won't be that bad. Y'all, it wasn't that bad as far as walking on it. It wasn't slippery. It wasn't, but by the time I hit concrete, by the time I hit the asphalt, stepped onto the asphalt from that grass, my shoes were so dirty. So now I have to get a laundry bag and put those shoes in the washing machine. And I'm like, That's what my granny used to say. Y'all had grannies that said that. We used to be kids and we used to be like, y'all, we used to say it just to be playing, just to be making fun. Not making fun of her, but just playing with each other. She would say, Now we find ourselves saying that. Me, my siblings, cousins, all of us that, because we knew that when she said that, it was something like either disgusting, not always disgusting. It could just be something that she would be like, you knew better than that, or they shouldn't have done it. And so she'd throw that y'all. So sometimes I say that, and it's so funny thinking back on listening to them when they would talk and hearing them say that. So my shoes got dirty, and I was like, I can't put them in a washing machine like they are. I just put them in a laundry bag. I never wore them, and when I did, that's how old they were. I mean, I had some shoes that were so old, I walked right out of the store. Donna! Girl, look, some of this stuff, look, I guess that's why Chef was like, we need to get rid of this old stuff. Girl, I've had stuff so long, and I'm talking about good stuff. And then, like tennis shoes, good shoes. And then I would look at them when I finally say, you know what, I'm going to wear these. I've had them about 3 or 4 years. Girl, not wearing those shoes is not a good thing. I looked at them, they like cracking. I'm like, what the hell? These are brand new. And it takes my brother to talk about me, my youngest brother. He's like, yeah, they brand new, but they've been sitting in that box for years. Donna says, I still say that. I know, Donna. I know, right, Donna? I'll be like, Now I know. I mean, we knew why they were saying it then, but it was just funny because they said it and we did it. We were kids. We just thought it was so funny. We thought it was so funny. So you guys, it's been an hour. We were on a little bit earlier, okay, because it feels good outside. It's breezy. It rained a little bit. It's like 77 degrees and windy. So I hope everybody's getting some relief from this heat. You know, you guys remember we talked about the signs of dehydration? The 3 easy signs, okay? The 3 easy signs. The dry lips. You know, dry lips can come from a lot of things, but it's one of the first signs of dehydration. Thirst itself. If you're not thirsty, you're probably doing well in the hydration. But if you're thirsty, you don't have to be thirsty to the point where you need to go to the hospital. I mean, it doesn't mean that you're dehydrated just because that much, because you're thirsty. But thirst is one of the initial signs. Dry lips. Okay, remember we talked about the tenting skin? Take your forefinger and your thumb, pinch the back of your hand. If it stands up a little bit, that's a sign of dehydration, okay? So we want to drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. Generally speaking, 8 to 10 cups a day. But I'll say 6 to 8, okay? 6 to 8. But it depends, like with it being hot like this, you're exercising, you're working out, or just working, especially if you work outside, you need more than that. You need more than that. But if you have any type of fluid restrictions, you know, speak with your primary care provider, your health care provider, okay? Because you have those restrictions because of some things going on internally. So even though it may be extra hot outside and your body could really stand that extra water, the extra fluids, the extra electrolytes, speak with them, you know. And when it's so hot, they'll be able to adjust that because they understand. You know, you may be on a fluid restriction of, I'll say 1,000 cc's or 1,000 milliliters. Cc's equal milliliters, okay? You may be on 1,000. And it's so hot, you're sweating more. You know, you're getting thirsty sooner, quicker. You know, you're sweating a lot. So you need a little bit more. Your doctor will understand, and he will be able to tell you the amount that you can take in. So if you're not on any restrictions, you know, take in your 8 to 10 glasses or whatever you need, depending on the activity that you partake in daily, okay? And also depending on your weight. Okay? Google is your friend. Google can scare you. Don't let Google scare you. When you use Google, hi Alpha Grunt. What the fuck? Alpha Grunt, you want me to cuss you out? Is you coming up over here in the pride and we will cuss you out, you damn troll? You know this channel is not made for kids, so we will curse you out up over here. Donna says, welcome in, guy. It's going to be 103 all week. Oh my gosh. If shoes hurt my feet, they will never be worn again. Donna, you told me you would throw those jokers out so fast. Look at you, Alpha guy. I was waiting for you to say something else. Donna got your ass though. You scary. You scary. So we be trying to keep it positive over here, but you get these. Most of the trolls honestly be better than some of the people you know. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But every now and again you get these old weird trolls. I like the trolls that come in and say hello and keep it moving. Sometimes they might ask you a crazy question, but then they'll keep it moving. And sometimes they'll say they apologize and they'll keep it moving. But you know, a troll is a troll. That's their job. So I honestly don't get as mad as them. I start talking mess to them. I start talking junk to them. Yeah, keep it cute. Yeah, it's a new channel. It's probably one of these old. It's probably one of these old 40, 50 some year old women around here who been hating. They taking on new challenges and new trends all of a sudden. Talking about they been doing it. It's probably one of them hags. I'm gonna start giving them something to do. I'm gonna start giving them something to do. We already starting to see some of the things that they won't do and they won't show. Child, guy better keep it cute. Guy, did you say anything, guy? Did you say anything? Because y'all know, let me tell you, that's what I'm saying. The trolls that have the new channels, they usually be somebody who they done some old ish to you or doing some stuff that really ain't right for real. In their guts and their gristle and they know it ain't right. And you just call their ass out on it. Whether you just straight out called them out on it, whether you subliminally called them out on it, or whether you just got petty, you match their petty, they'll go and make a new channel. But they don't know that a lot of content creators can contact YouTube. Okay? Then they go and run and get rid of the channel real quick. As if that's gonna help. The fact that you created the channel, you've left a footprint. You've left a fingerprint. Dodo bird. It'd be the birds for me. Especially the parrots. It'd be those birds for me. Especially the parrots. The mockingbirds, the parrots, and all that stuff. I was doing good before they brought their asses over here. Now they just get a broom and sweep their asses on back over there. Sweep their asses back over where they came from. Because when you got a set amount in your chat, and then when they fall in love with you. They fall in love with you. They get mad at you, but then they still fall in love with you. They get mad at you and fall in love with you. And I be like, as long as I know you watching me, I'm gonna be watching you. As long as I know you watching me, I'm gonna be watching you. As long as I know you in my mouth with a recorder, I'm gonna be watching you. As long as I know you up and through my shorts and stuff, I'm gonna be watching you. And that's why I start doing some things that I know they won't do. And some of the things that I do, and I'm gonna do, if they do that, then I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. Because I'm telling you, your discernment is everything. And all you gotta do is test the mofo. All you gotta do is test the mofo. And 9 times out of 10, they flunk the damn test. They flunk the test. Keep it cute or you will get the boot. Okay? Come all, try not to trip. On up out of here. Okay? Girl, people don't like it when you peg them for what they are. Don't be mad at me for pegging you for what you are. My folks always taught me. Call that ish how you see it. Call that ish how you see it. They'll do one or two things. Prove you right or prove you wrong. Call your ish how you see it. Call the ish how you see it. Call all the ish how you see it. They'll do one or two things. Prove you right or prove you wrong. And they get mad about it the more they talk about it. When you calling it out. Because I'm going to call it out. Donna, you know how you be like, you ain't got time for all that talking. In person. Girl, some of these in person, I would be like, them boxing skills. Okay? Shoot, them boxing skills, you will let it go. But see, they be online. So they be thinking it's cute. But these folks online don't be playing all the goddamn time, okay? When you nitpicking with people online. And the first thing they holler, well, they ain't gonna do. You see stuff in the news every day. And somebody somewhere said they wasn't gonna do. Okay? So leave people alone. You see stuff in the news all the time. And somewhere, somebody said something about that person. They ain't gonna do until they did. Okay? That's why I be like, stay the F around me. Shit. Virtually, in person, all of it. Stay the F around me. Birds in the tree. Yeah, parrots, parakeets. And y'all know how we be talking about the old sayings? People gonna show you way better than they can tell you. And sometimes you have to drop, we drop nuggets over here in the chat. We drop good nuggets, right? We drop good nuggets. The content creators drop nuggets. The subscribers drop nuggets. The moderators drop nuggets. But see, a lot of times, what your mom and dad taught you a long time ago. Give somebody just enough that they can go tell it to anybody because you don't care. Or see their response. And you got your answer. So you never give anybody what you don't want out. Everything you give somebody, make sure you don't care if it's out or not. Because sometimes give them something you want them to put out. Give them something you want them to put out. Give them something that you want them to put out. I'm telling you, they fail the test every time. They fail the test every time. Seen that in Vogue on them. And I'm telling you that I ain't gonna lie. This is how I am. I'm gonna give you, see, the intuition, and y'all know I always say the discernment is a mofo. You can smile, you can cheat, you can chat. People will show you who they are better than they will tell you who they are. Right? So always pay attention. Don't listen to what they say. Pay attention to what they do. Okay, like yesterday, but I'm going to say it in the chat. But I'm not going to say it in the chat, but it rhymes with, oh, okay. When you keep running their mouth, yeah, yep. I always give, my goal for a conversation is two things. Giving you enough for me to see what you do with it. That's goal one. Giving you enough to see what you do with it. And giving you enough to see how you respond to it. In words and in actions. Those are the goals of conversation with people I really have never met before. Because we got to think about it. In life, we can't trust a lot of the people we've known all our lives. Right? People change on you. You can't trust a lot of people that you've known all your life. So people you haven't known, come on. I go by two things. I give them enough to see what they do with it. Because it'll never be something I can't repeat. And I give them enough to see how they respond with it. And it's not tricks, it's not games. That's just the way. Those are thought processes. Those are the ways you get, you get to know who's a go and who's not a go. Those are ways. Because guess what? People who you don't know, people who you can't reach out and physically touch them unless you decide to catch flights, trains, and planes. Flights and planes, yeah, they're the same, but it sounds better. Flights, trains, and planes. Okay, so if you can't reach out, you better know you better tell those people what you know that they want to hear, or what you don't mind them putting out. Sometimes a person can be a messenger for you. Sometimes a person can be a messenger for you. Yes, welcome to the live tonight. And thank you guys. We came a little bit earlier because the weather was so nice. It was so nice. So yes, when the wind is blowing like this, when it's breezy like this, it's cloudy, it's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. You get out here, you do what you got to do. Especially I just got done working out before. Today I worked out. See, I take like 2 showers. When I work out in the morning before I go to work on my work days, and then hit that cold water. Yes, that cold water. Let it wake you up and get you straight for the day. You know, get that dirt off of you. Get that cold water. Okay? This is for the general people, the general population. Get that cold water. Get you a nice warm shower or bath with whatever your thing is. And just before you get out, until you get used to it, let it be a little room temp until you can build up your tolerance and splash it cold. It'll wake you up better than coffee. It'll wake you up better than a cup of coffee. And it doesn't have to be freezing cold, right? But it's the way you should, let it be the way you should drink your water. Many, I won't say all, but many healthcare professionals say that room temp water is the best. Okay? But, hey, each person has a different tolerance. Some can tolerate things one way, others can tolerate things another way. So do what works for you and do what you've been told it's okay to do. Not by anybody on an app. From us on these apps, you just get the nuggets, okay? You get the nuggets, you take the nuggets, and you take them to the professionals. You have a discussion, you have a conversation, all right? And also, you get the nuggets, you take the nuggets, and you go online and you look, you do research. For those who still go to the library, you do research. But when you do your research online, make sure that they are reputable sources, okay? Reputable sources. The .orgs, the .govs, the .edus for education. And some of the .coms are fine. Some of the .coms are fine. All right? Some of them are fine. But you have to make sure that it's a reputable source. And you take that nugget, you put it with some of the nuggets that you get offline, and you take them to your doctor. Sometimes the doctors are fast, y'all. A lot of times, like I say, it's not that they don't want to have time to sit down and talk, but they're just so fast. They have so many people booked and scheduled. So sometimes you have to talk to their staff, the nurse practitioner, the physician's assistant, and sometimes they're busy crazy. They're crazy people. So you have to talk to the head nurse, the RN, or somebody like that. If you have medical people in your family, get some suggestions from them. They can help you decide what questions you need to ask. Okay, so that you won't be saying and thinking the same thing over and over, not really truly knowing what you're talking about or understanding what you're putting out or what you're thinking about yourself. You might be far off base. I can't drink room temp. You can't, don't. A lot of people tell me they can't drink cold water because it gives them that freeze, that brain freeze. And some people say that they can't stand the taste of room temperature water. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times it's a person's tolerance and their preference. You know, get in the shower and bathe. Not bathe. Bathe. Like grandma and them said, bathe. B-A-Z-E. Bathe your tail, your rump, your butt, your rear end. Anytime you move consistently for 30 minutes, I ain't sweat that much. Baby, check the crotch of them drawers. They's wet, honey. Get out of them. They's wet. See, we had to say that over and over and over for somebody to finally understand that. But anyhow, get out them things. Take that sports bra off. You leave that sweaty wetty on there, you create an environment that's conducive to yeast and bacteria. Get out of that stuff. Get out of it. See, some people don't like to hear the real from certain people. They go look it up. But again, don't be telling people to do things that you yourself wouldn't do. Don't tell people to do things that you yourself haven't done. So I'm going to always tell you guys, please get your yearly physicals. And if you're of a certain age, your doctor probably wants to see you twice a year. Okay? Certain conditions or issues or situations, maybe every 3 to 4 months. That's okay. That's okay. You want to stay on top of things. You're the nucleus. Okay? You're the nucleus. So you want to stay on top of things. Do what you need to do that. Do what you need to do to stay on top of things. I know, Donna, them stinking pants. Them stinking pants. They had to come to realize that yes, boo, you stink. You're human. You're human, okay? You have that body odor when that sweat is created. That sweat stays in place and dries. You leave an environment conducive to the growth of yeast, bacteria, and viruses. You don't want to do that. You know, there are some things that people just can't avoid, right? But staying in wet clothes, you know, you can avoid that. There's no reason for it. There's no excuse for it. There's no, it was only so many minutes, or I didn't sweat that much. Nah. Like Salt and Pepper said, because your mama taught you better than that. Okay? So it ain't no justification for that. Now, sometimes you got some things you need to just do. And if you feel like you just ain't got time for a shower, then at least get out of those clothes and put some dry ones on. Jeez, that's still nasty though. But at least you did something. You like, well, oh my gosh, Donna, that well water that's the best water ever. Let me tell you, some people have never had well water. Some people have never had well water. Let me tell you, if you've never had well water, find you a friend, find you a family member, find somebody who has a well, okay? And Donna, let me tell you, girl, when we were growing up, couldn't nobody tell me nothing about well water. Nothing. You know how you were kids and you drink it. What's up, girl, Dad? Happy Sunday at Lions Pride and everyone in the chat. Welcome to the chat, girl, Dad. How you doing? Okay, you have well water. Girl, send me some. Send me some. I ain't gonna lie, I got access to it and I go get it sometimes. And let me tell you, that's the best. That's the best natural water you will ever taste. All these other the waters in these stores with the blue cap, the black cap, the white cap, telling you which ones are better, they ain't got nothing on their well water. That's why I was about to talk about the temperature of that well water. Look, well water is usually cold. The well water that I've had is usually cold. And if it's not like, when it's ice cold, it's still cold. It's like, it tastes as if it's been in a fridge, in a refrigerator. The well water that I drink, it tastes like it's been in a refrigerator. And then you get one of those, girl, get you a deep ladle. My grandma and granddad used to bring that water in. And they would have ice. Man, that water would be so cold. How cold? Ice cold. Ice cold. That would be the coldest water. That would be the best water. And the healthiest water. The most natural water. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, now I used to like room temp water. Like always. That's all I wanted. Now, from time to time, I like cold water. I like cold water. And it doesn't really even have to do with like the temperature outside. It could be winter. It could be the middle of winter and I want some cold water sometimes. But there's some research that says drinking room temp to slightly chilled is better. And that's what I started to do. I've always drink room temp. And then I started to drink it slightly chilled. So now it's to the point where I like it cold sometimes. I really do. Girl, Dad says he's doing great. Hope things are great with you. Girl, Dad, they are great. They are great, great, great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you and little mama, little lady doing good. My community where I live, we don't have the city water. Oh, okay, okay. No, there are a lot of places like that. Sometimes people find that hard to believe that some people don't have access to city water. Like even when they live in rural areas, people are under the perception that everybody has access to city water. No, a lot of people have to use well water. Girl, Dad says hello, Donna. Yeah, a lot of people have to use well water. And let me tell you, it's good water. It's really good. Really, really good. It's refreshing. I mean, when you're thirsty, I guess any water can be refreshing. But it's something about that well water. If you know, you know. If you never had it, I promise you, once you get a drink of well water, it's the best water ever, ever. If you don't, you know, if you don't, maybe it's just that you're so accustomed to city water or and all that, but that well water is so good. Yeah, but it's connected to my electric, my utility bill. Oh, really? Oh my God. Girl, you know, $399. Donna says she almost passed out. Oh my goodness. See, that right there. Yeah, I like to get change back when I'm paying bills. Don't you hate it when your bill is so high? It's like, okay, $399. It's like, just give them $400. Your bill was $400. Jeez. Oh my goodness. That, oh, I know you were mad. I know you were mad about that. Look at the legs move, y'all. Watch the legs move. Look at the legs and feet move. Keep moving. Keep them moving consistently. Consistently. For at least 30 minutes each day. If 30 minutes is too much for you, start off with 20. Okay? That you don't drop below 15. Start off with 5 days a week. That way, hopefully, you don't drop below 3. Because we get busy sometimes, right? And what we intend to do, we don't do. So where we shoot for 5, we get a little busy. We only do 3 or 4. That's okay. And if you're just starting, 2 is even okay. 2 is okay. But have the desire. Make 3 days a week your goal. Okay? And don't try to overdo it. Don't try to overdo it. You know you don't do it every day. But you out here trying to prove points. And get points too, I guess. But don't overdo it. Slow down and or stop. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. And taking care of your body doesn't mean you have to hurt your body, okay? I know you were. That's a lot. That is a lot. And you know, everything is just so expensive. Everything is so expensive. And then you got all this stuff going on in the country with the election and stuff. I'm like, it doesn't matter who won in 2020. These people were going to get their money back, okay, from that pandemic. It doesn't matter who won in 2020. It doesn't matter who wins in 2024 as far as this economy. These people are destined. They are determined. I won't say destined because I don't know, but they're about that. But they are determined to get their money back. And the powers that be, the puppet masters that control all the strings, they never know when enough is enough, right? They just take and take and take and take and take and take and take until hell, I guess they want to take till they see people living in cardboard boxes more so than they already are. Just on the streets living in boxes. Meanwhile, they're taking all this money because it's so needed for the economy, but they're having lamb and steak and lobster and all types of expensive meals every night, every day for lunch, every morning for breakfast. And the working class people don't have anything. They don't have anything. Or what they have is so small. Even the people who got all the funds that they, when they was passing out money left and right from 2020 to 2022 or so, those people don't have anything. That's why some of those people were so determined to lie and do anything they could to get some of that money. People don't have any money. It doesn't matter who the president is. Just whichever president is in office, they blame the other party for whatever's going on. When gas is up, they're going to blame the president that's in the office, even though the president doesn't regulate that. Okay? When the economy is whatever it is, they're going to blame whoever's in office. And if it's election time, they're going to blame whoever's in office. If Biden, Trump, Bush, Obama, or any president could snap their fingers like that and fix the economy, at least one of them would have done it. At least one of them would have done it. Have things been better under certain presidents? Yes. But as long as we got a bullheaded Congress, y'all leave the presidents alone. Leave the presidents alone. The Congress controls the purse strings. The Congress controls the purse strings. Vaughn says she likes lamb chop over steak. Really, Vaughn? She just said she loves her a good steak. You had to go get, let me see, Donna says, I'm back. I had to go get my jade roller. Put the freezer having a hot flash. Donna, look, Donna be looking for that ice, okay? Donna be looking for that cold, okay? Vaughn says, facts. Donna says, I love me a good steak. It's getting messy at this point. Yes, it's getting messy. It's getting real messy. And the thing about it is, like, we need the media, right? I ain't gonna lie. We need the media because even though the media is in on some things, a lot of this stuff that goes on, we would have no clue about at all. We already don't know about so much as it is. But without the media, a lot more wouldn't be exposed, right? But the media is just as messy too. They are very messy. Very messy. It's like even the liberal media, they act like they want Trump in there so they can have something to talk about crazy every day. Because everybody knows when he was in office, every day was something crazy, wild and crazy to talk about, right? Every day was something wild and crazy to talk about, right? And nobody condones violence. But what is so amazing to me is that this man has promoted violence, has not condemned violence. And now you have people who are mad at those who don't have anything to say about what happened yesterday. I mean, I wish nobody harm. Nobody should have to deal with harm due to what they feel politically, okay? Nobody. Nobody. But why all the conversation now about what people say when this man has been saying the craziest things ever since he decided to run? Okay? Has been saying the most outlandish things since he decided to run. Has never condemned violence. Has condoned it. And has even promoted it. So I just can't. I can't say. The only thing I can say is I'm glad that he is okay. Because I am human. So I'm glad that he is okay. But there have been times when things have happened and he didn't even address it. People have been injured and hurt and he didn't address it. I've seen him tell people to attack people, punch people. I've seen him say, justify some of the things that people have done. What did Kyle Rittenhouse do? I didn't see him condemn that. I didn't see him condemn what happened to George Floyd. There are so many things I didn't see him condemn. So all I can say is, I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's okay. Because I'm a human. but he has promoted violence. He has never condemned it, ever. The closest he comes, good people on both sides, bad people on both sides. Nah, call a spade a spade. Say what it is. I've never seen any other president promote or condone violence. So I hate what happened. It shouldn't have happened. As well as there are a lot of things that should not have happened that he should have addressed in a more appropriate way. Because he's the president of the whole country. Just like they wanted Barack to be president of the whole country, African Americans damn near thought, I guess he was just going to be president for us. And our Caucasian sisters and brothers, I guess they thought he's just going to look out for them. No, he was president for the whole country. That was going to be his job, regardless of his color. So, what I expect from any president is to go beyond your personal feelings and do what's right for the majority. Do what's right for the majority. Vaughn says, all fast lines. Donna says, yes, ma'am, but he tried to provoke them yesterday. Wow. That crowd was giving the finger, dropping the elbow. You see what I'm saying? It's like, there are so many things that have been done that he doesn't say a word to condemn. And I'm like, and he condones and promotes. So I'm like, so now there's the conversation about, well, maybe all the political talk should not be this way. And Biden shouldn't have said this. Come on, y'all. Over the past 8 years, we've heard this man say the most vile things. Have no empathy for any situation. So don't try to make it this side did it, and so now that's why we're doing it. No, because truth be told, it started with him. People have always had negative feelings and feelings of wanting to harm other people. But who made that mess cute? Who made it easy to express those feelings in public and be pat on the back for doing so? Who made that? Who made it like that? He did. He did. He's one man. And so I'm glad to see the people express themselves. If he gave them that courage juice to show who they really are, that's something we can appreciate him for. Letting us know who people are. But when we have been talking about this doesn't need to be said, that doesn't need to be said, this doesn't need to be, that doesn't need to be said, and he was doing it, it was a joke, it was funny, oh, that's just him. And now any little thing that a person says, well, they might not need to be saying that in this political environment. Who created the political environment? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Because sometimes you can get really, really into what we all have been seeing. And when it doesn't suit a certain narrative, people get mad. People get mad. Not a single word, Donna, not a single word. That crowd was giving the finger, dropping it up on. Vaughn says, I don't like that his team didn't have his back. Right. I think it was an inside job. Well, the young man, and that's you know what, in other assassination attempts, a lot of times the person is a member of that person's party. That young man was a registered Republican. His supporters have some way found a way to say, well, if Biden hadn't said this and if Biden hadn't said that, well, the young man was a registered Republican. And they saw somewhere where he donated money to a Democratic site, but that was probably just a part of the setup. People sometimes go off hinge and don't think, but usually when people leave little nuggets, they do things for a reason. He did that to confuse people. He donated to a Democratic organization. He only donated $15. He was 20 years old. Okay, but he's a registered Republican. So, you know, and sometimes in this country and other countries, a lot of times when people try to do that, try to bring harm to someone, a candidate, they're often a member of their party. So that's a part of the reason why people start having all these theories. That's one of the reasons people start having all these theories. Girl Dad says, hey Vaughn, no empathy for women. None. None. None, Donna, none. Donna says, Vaughn would preach. It's all going to come out in the wash. Yep. Yep, it will. But you know what? It's going to be one of those things kind of like, you know how every generation, some conspiracy theories still linger to this day. There are still theories about the Kennedy assassination. There are still theories about the Lincoln assassination. There are still theories about the attempt to assassinate President Reagan. President Ford, there were 2 attempts to assassinate him. So I think at the end of the day, more will come out in the wash. But I think because of money and power, some people will remain protected. Oh, okay. Okay, Donna says, I was telling you to preach. Okay, I got you. I got you. Donna says, welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining the live tonight. Someone put him up to do this. Yes, and I mean, and it's so sad because he's 20 years old. That's a kid. Like, that's a kid. He is a kid. That is sad. He's a kid. He was a kid. So I wish no harm on anybody. You know, I hate that happened to him. You know, through whatever, and if it was like some people have theories about it, that it wasn't real, that it was all set up, that you know, that some more stuff is gonna come out. Well, it wasn't nothing to play with, cause that ear, you could see that ear when he came up, and y'all know some of us just like theories, right? They say it was down there fixing the makeup at the time. And I'm like, okay, okay, that's your theory. That's your theory. But what I saw was real running blood. That blood was real that was running. Yeah, Donna, exactly. Sure did. Yeah. And that's what they've been talking about a little bit today. Like the setting, where he was. Why was it that some of the witnesses said that they saw him and were telling them? So like Vaughn said, like, what were your people, what was his people doing? The witnesses said that they saw and they were telling them that somebody was up there that wasn't right. So I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a very, very volatile time. It's a very, very volatile time. Yeah, it was real, Donna. It sure was. And someone lost their life. But you know, some people think that, well, that people will do that to promote their agenda, that they will cause that amount of harm to a person in order to promote their agenda. I'm like, there have been some things done in this world where people should not have done them, and there was a conspiracy theory, but there was also a conspiracy, some true legit conspiracies. But what I saw yesterday, that was real blood running. I don't think they jumped on top of him and did a makeup job that quick. That was real blood. What was annoying to me is to see him getting up, putting his fist up. You see a lot of people talking about he was putting his fist up. Well, I saw one of them signs that looked a little old school Germanish to me. See, people be looking so hard for, sometimes it's about what people want to see. I looked at that whole thing. I saw the fist pump a couple of times, but I saw another sign that looked a little Hillary-ish to me. Hillary, and I ain't talking about Hillary either. When blood runs. And a lot of people think, oh, that was makeup running. Yeah, makeup runs too. Y'all remember Rudy Giuliani and that makeup? that dye was running out his head. But when I saw that flesh on that ear, that didn't look like makeup to me. That looked like flesh. If you've ever seen flesh, even though it was on the camera, that looked like flesh. Let me see. Yes, Donna, and that's so sad. Somebody lost their life. Vaughn says, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still iffy about the whole situation. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, whether his injury is real or not, it's still a lot. It's a lot to process, and it's a lot that needs to come out. And it's a lot. It's gonna be being talked about. You know, this is gonna be talked about forever now. But whoever wins the presidency, this is still gonna be a heavy topic throughout the presidency. Throughout the presidency. Lies, we are going to take my brother to the movie. I got to get ready. Okay, Donna, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to get out of here because it's been almost 2 hours. Girl, I don't like to be on here too long. Shoot. Vaughn says he got up like they tried to take a real one out. You know how he is, Vaughn. You know how he is. He really think he gangster. He really thinks he's gangster because he's been able to get out of so many sticky situations. He thinks he's gangster. Vaughn says, have a good day, Angel. Thank you for joining the live tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye, Donna. I'm about to get out of here, too, y'all. Vaughn says, yep, that they tried to take... they're gonna talk about that forever, just like all the other assassination attempts and stuff. But over the next 4 years, whoever wins, whether he wins or Biden wins, this is going to be talked about. He ain't gonna be quiet about it. He is definitely not gonna be quiet about it. But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Thank you guys for joining the live. And always remember, as I always say, don't let bothered people bother you. Don't let bothered people bother you. Be petty sometimes, but keep your blood pressure down, okay? Keep your blood pressure down. Don't let stress people stress you out. And don't let anybody pull you into their misery lounge. If you find yourself in somebody's misery lounge, GYGAG, grab your grip and go, okay? Grab your grip and go. Leave. Get out of there. Protect your peace, okay? And on that note, you guys know what I wish you. I wish you peace, positivity, and prosperity. Because without peace, as we see, there's chaos. As we witness, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. Wherever chaos and negativity live together, you'll fail to prosper to your fullest potential, okay? And I want you guys to prosper to your fullest potential. And we talk about the R words over here. And over this weekend, I hope you guys got some relaxation, okay? Some rest, okay? I hope you released. I hope you were able to relate to the things that happened last week and over the weekend, and to the things that you couldn't relate to. It's okay. It's going to be all right. I hope that you were able to reset, refocus, regroup, and restart. Okay? Restart. And remember, self does not always mean selfishness. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. Okay? You need to be selfish sometimes so that you can practice care, self-improvement, work on self-improvement, okay, self-motivation. It's okay to be motivated by somebody else, but always remember to motivate yourself. And sometimes when you hear like lives like mine, it's not just to motivate somebody else, it's to motivate myself. So if you feel motivated and you feel like just crap, talk to somebody else. Talk to somebody else and use your words that you're giving them. The words of encouragement that you're giving them, use those words to encourage yourself. Just like when they say pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Use your words to pull yourself out of that funk, okay? Vaughn says he is very entertaining. He is very entertaining, Vaughn. He really is. And I honestly hate some of the ways that he has, because if he got rid of some of the ways that he has, he would be a likable person. And some people just like him anyway. But because I know what he stands for, and not because I know what he stands for, but what I see him allow other people to do during his term when he was president, the things that he allowed other people to do, I can't respect him. So he's funny sometimes, he is entertaining, but I don't respect him at all. If he changed his ways, I could respect something about him. I'm sure I could find something. He's a human. I'm sure I could find something to respect. But at this point, I don't respect him. Donna says, good live tonight, sis. Another one in the books. Good conversation. Thank you, Vaughn, girl, dad. Have a wonderful week. Angel Eyes is out. Okay, y'all have a good time, Donna. Enjoy the movie. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Girl Dad, and everyone else who came into the chat. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk live over here in Lions Pride. Bye, y'all.